some kind of mineral in there she's after.
What is this, guys?
Wow. Needless to say, this is insane. It's a little bit cool because we are a little higher than what we were shooting for, but it might be worth it to camp right here. We're still trying to decide. As long as that wind doesn't pick up, we can do this. Come on. You got your pockets.
Okay.
She got no fear, huh?
Like that.
Some pretty crazy rock down here too. I guess that's what makes all of that over there. If you're a geologist, comment below. What are we looking at?
Boy, Ace. He's a good boy.
All right, we got a camp here.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Okay, stay right there, and I'll get the trailer ready for you.
I see forever when I look in your eyes. A love that is deeper than the blue in the sky. You are my heart, you are my heart, you are my dream come alive, my everything, my like no other. Yeah, I could stay here with you for forever.
Wow. So much food in here. It's like I thought we were going to be gone for years.
You got your snow, bud.
Not just snow, ice. I'm going to assume you want a fizzy water, guess.
Sure. Well, in times past, we would have just skipped on this spot, knowing our exposure, potential weather. But man, sometimes when it's just this beautiful, you gotta embrace it. And when you got a cabin, a warm cabin to hop into, and a tent that doesn't flap like crazy when the wind does get up, it opens up new worlds. I'll just put it that way. This is crazy. We went from like this desert, beautiful orange landscape to like wintertime over here. I was just telling Sarah, this is one of those moments that we chase, right? They don't happen very often, but when they do, you're like, we were here. We were here. Unbelievable. Grabbing food and getting inside.
Yes!
Go, go, go!
If you'll bring this stuff
Got
to
it,
me.
got it. Wow. That was exciting.
Yeah. We got to look at that.
Oh my
You can't even see
gosh.
the valley anymore.
Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. Look at this smorgasbord.
Right.
Is it delicious? Is it delicious? Mm-hmm. Little Rocketeer to go along with it. This is all right.
All right. This'll do.
All right, all right, all right.
Oh my gosh. This is so much snow.
Big old honking flakes.
D-O-L-L.
Spell door.
And just like that, it was gone.
It's done. It's a beautiful morning, though.
Oh yeah, and it's actually not that cold.
No, that sunshine is glorious. I mean, I'm still in my pajamas. For fashion inspo, watch Mrs. Lifestyle Overland.
For the comfiest and the design trends.
Yeah.
So what's your ratio?
I've been doing 30 grams of coffee to about a little over 400 grams of water.
Gotcha. So what's that ratio?
I don't know.
Now, as much as we would love to camp in a winter wonderland, this is okay. We flew south for a reason, but to get a little taste is pretty nice. Hopefully things will warm up for us. We're going to drop down in elevation by at least 1,000, maybe 2,000 feet today, hit some of the trails around here, and the forecast has much balmier weather ahead for us, which is what we need. I mean, these girls, they can get out for a little bit, but you know how it is with kids. Like, it's a little bit miserable trying to camp in the cold with them. So we're trying to find the right warmth band where we can spend more time outside, get away from the tablets, which unfortunately are a piece of our strategy for keeping the peace. Caroline does a lot of schoolwork on hers, so just having it both as school and a pastime for when it's super cold is kind of stacking up against us. So yeah, we're ready to find a good spot, get outside, spend a little more time around the campfire, a little less time huddled inside around the digital entertainment.
Good boy. How'd you sleep? How'd you sleep? Huh? You're looking bright-tailed and bushy-eyed.
So speaking a little bit to hard lessons learned thus far on the trip, one of those is that my auxiliary power box, which has come in super handy, it's had its issues, but one of the biggest issues is the fact that these 12-volt sockets, they're just not designed to handle off-road vibrations as it sits, especially with a box that's not super secure. It's got its own vibrations as well in the bed of the truck. We drove about a day and a half, not realizing that our freezer had come unplugged. So we lost some of that delicious homegrown hamburger beef from my parents' farm, along with some other things, and also proved the fact that, yes, it is a concern that that ice coat does not have a seal around the bottom, because now there's juicy juice down in the bottom of the fridge. So we're cleaning it up the best we can, but now it's refrozen, so it's not an issue. We'll have to address that when we get home. So, word to the wise, if you're going to do something like that, and I'll be making some adjustments myself using Anderson plugs, which lock far more securely than the cheesy little 12-volt sockets. Sucks. Really sucks. Then we lost some steaks, which makes it even worse. Lesson learned. So these little organizer bags are from Bush Company, and I've been using them to store my clothes in. I've got duct tape and winch controls, and I've got some camera stuff in this one here, and it's super handy. And I'm actually going to use one of my rest stop bags today, since we are kind of in a populated area, and that way we can just carry our excrement away from this zone. People will appreciate it, and Ace won't dig it up and eat it. Pro tip: if the sun's out, you can preheat your toilet. Thank you, Mr. Sun. So these are just Mylar bags with some moisture absorbing stuff down the bottom. Just drop that guy down in there. Lay this over the lip. Just let that down. Optimize the approach angle. It even comes with everything you need, including a sanitary wipe. So let's do this. Like I mentioned before, Ace is an incredible puppy for 10 months old, but he has his faults. Here's one of them. So last night, when it was snowing, we said, you know, the truck's warm, let's just let him hang out in there. We forgot that Abby's meal from Wendy's was still in here, and he found it and commenced to, pick through for the good stuff. Our bad. Can't blame him too much. It's a nice little reward, I guess, for putting up with us.
I woke up in the world I wanted. Sunrise dancing with the morning. In your eyes, I swear I saw it. I woke up in the world I wanted. I woke up in the world you gave me. New horizon in the making. Wish I could bottle up and save this moment. I woke up in the world I wanted. It used to be a dream, but now it's you and me. It used to be a dream, but now it's you and me. I woke up in the world I wanted, better than I ever saw it. All the dreams, the life I hope you brought in. I woke up in the world I wanted. Used to be a dream, but now it's you and me. Used to be a dream, now it's you and me.
All right. Well, was that epic camp worth braving the cold temperatures and the snow?
Yes, it was. It was really fun having the snow, actually.
Yeah.
And then it was a nice sunny morning, so ate breakfast outside. It was great.
It's taken me a few years, but this woman is starting to love wintertime.
Yes. More than summer now.
There you go. Crazy. How'd you like that spot?
What?
How'd you like the spot?
It was good.
Yeah?
It was pretty. I love the snow.
It was awesome.
Yeah, but I was really cold though.
Unexpected. Short little stint on pavement, right back on dirt. Let's go see what we can get into. There's actually a decent camp spot right there. That'd be a nice overnighter. Usually, anytime after you've done a new build, you'll find some rattles and things after the first, I don't know, 500-600 miles of off-road travel. One of the things that we found was the fact that our winch is rubbing against the vertical upright for the grill support, and so you're gonna hear that knocking and clattering from time to time. But thankfully, it's not a critical component. It's just literally such tight tolerances in there, and eventually kind of rub the paint, and now it's got a little just like that. What's that?
I don't know.
It's cute.
It is cute. Little well house or something.
That's where the troll lives. The toll
Go pay your toll.
Wow. That is substantial. On a concrete roof. Wow. This looks like it was a prison of some kind, to be honest with you. All right, returning to a spot that we camped in, I think 2017. This is one of the infamous Keith Kessler suggestions, a connoisseur of campsites, master of navigation, the Kessler himself. And when we were here last, we actually went up that slot canyon right there, and a bit of a sketchy hike. At one point we were in waist deep water with Caroline on my shoulders. It was fun. It was fun. and we came back on the other side there. There's actually some Apache artifacts scattered in these hills as well. So if you find them, leave them, but just enjoy them. It's really cool. It's really cool here. What do y'all think? You want to call it? Camp here or keep moving?
I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
So last camp was right up there. This might be the earliest and the shortest we've traveled for making camp between camps, but it's such a beautiful spot. I got a long list of things to do. We got a premiere tonight, all that kind of stuff. So down here in the warmer weather, Caroline's going to work on some school. Abigail's doing some exploring. Ace has found a javelina foot. Scorpions have been spotted. It's just fun. It's a whole education smorgasbord. But there is one problem, because I did not run very long. My auxiliary battery box is suffering, so time to break out good old red arc solar panels and get this puppy topped off while the sun is hot. The big question is going to be, is it charging? Let's see, what do we got? Solar charge at 20 volts and 7.73 amps. So that should be good. Check this out.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
No.
Javelina.
What's that?
The little pigs that run around here.
Oh.
Yeah. Did Starlink come back up for you?
Yes.
All right. How's school going?
Good, I guess.
Good, I guess?
Yeah.
It's the best we can ask for.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's check and see how doing here. Oh, we're at 85%. Plenty of charge, but I'm gonna pop up half the tent just to maximize that in case it gets cold tonight and those heat pads need to run again. They do get quite thirsty. Awesome job.
Follow me
Almost got it.
to the sun and the valleys deep. We're headed home on a suburban street. Two hearts of gold, American dream. I've written both of our names in the sky to let the world know I am yours and you are mine.
So pro tip, if you want to maximize your shade in the wintertime, you want to point your awning north. We're not really concerned about shade right now. There is a very important function to what this awning does, and we'll show you in a second our secret hack. You might have already seen it. It's pretty cool.
I've written both of our names in the sky to let the world
Are you ready?
know I am
Get it.
yours and you are mine. It will hang up there as long
You can
as you
smile.
like. Angel eyes.
No nap today, so tonight should be interesting. Hopefully it works out. Are you just not sleepy? No. Abigail and I have found something interesting here. These rocks are the perimeter of what once was a fort of some kind overlooking the spring. It's more apparent right here since they're still kind of stacked. Pretty crazy. All right, it's Thursday night, 6 o'clock, Mountain Time. That means it's time for the premiere. Took us a while, but we finally got Abby down for a nap. I'm glad that happened because otherwise it'd be a long night, more than likely. So we don't always get the chance to do premieres, but I like to do it just to kind of give folks the opportunity to chat directly with us while we watch the video for the first time. And there's quite a few regulars in there that we get to touch base with, so it's pretty fun. It's not a big group, but I enjoy it. All right, let's see what everybody's been up to. All right, had a great time catching up with everybody. Alaska Overlander, Bruni, Alaska Steve. So many of you guys who pop in there on Thursdays when we actually have a premiere scheduled. So thank you so much for chatting with us. Now it's time for dinner, but as you can see, sunlight got away from us. So we're going to get the fire pit up here, get it roaring. Sarah's got some pork chops to whip up. So let's get ready. One of the questions that we just got on our premiere chat was how we cook on the campfire. Is it hot enough? And as a matter of fact, it's so hot we have to cheat it towards off. Low sometimes isn't even low enough, so if you just gently turn it towards off, you can actually choke it down quite a bit more. And this is a new fire pit from the one when I did the mod video, and we haven't added that automatic igniter to it, just using the handheld thing, which is working fine. But we did upgrade to the lava rocks, and what these do, they're heavy, but they hold heat. So it's not just going straight up past those styrofoam rocks or whatever they're made out of. You get a nice toasty campfire. Not as great as a wood fire, it's still not there, but you don't have to worry about fire bans, don't have to worry about smoke, and it's instant on and almost instant off. The lava rocks stay hot for a while, so if you're leaving camp, turn this thing off a good 45 minutes before you leave, or you'll melt the cover like I did. If you're real desperate, you can grab a bag of these rocks and throw them in your sleeping bag, depending on how cold you are.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
The
What
rocks, the
have
rocks
you
will
read-
melt the sleeping bag.
Well, you don't throw them in like scalding hot. But don't you remember Little House on the Prairie? Isn't that what
yeah,
they
but
did?
they weren't using sleeping bag material. They had actual cotton or
That would ignite.
wool blankets.
At least these won't burn up.
They'll melt. People, don't do what Kev just said. Please don't do that and say it was our idea. Oh my gosh.
Let me qualify. If they're too hot to put in a bag or something, don't put them in. But like if you turn them off, wait 10 minutes, they're nice and warm. Yeah, I would do it.
Do it tonight.
Do it tonight?
Mm-hmm. Show the people how to do it.
I don't need to. I've got a heater. If I was sleeping out here, if I had a swag, which I still want a swag, I would lay it out, and then I would put my lava rocks in there, and I'd be toasty. All right, vote below. Team Lava Rock or Team Get the Heck Out, Kevin?
No, lava rock and sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Those are lava rocks for the fire pit, not your sleeping bag.
All right. Anyhow.
So embarrassing.
Anyhow. What are you making?
Beans and rice and pork chops.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's tired now. Has he had supper yet?
No, feeding him. You tired, buddy? He's such a good dog. Ready, buddy?
You go straight for the fish oil, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys do this or not, but he has a bit of an itchy coat, so we started doing 2 fish oil in the morning and 2 in the evenings. Fixed it. Rarely do you ever see him scratching away anymore. Plus, for this trip, because he's so active, I mean, he's got one of those special collars that tracks his steps, and it's like, whoa, your dog's going too hard. So we double up his food because he's burning so many calories, and it's a little bit cooler at night, even though he has a nice insulated enclosed kennel in there, just to keep those calories chugging away, keeping him warm. But man, he's been a good one.
And all that matters is what's here right now. And what comes after find its way around. I guess time was made to fly. And darling, in this life, it's all that matters. Dishes in the sink, someone singing on the radio. Barely time to think. And now our baby's almost 3 years old, and her eyes look like her mother's, and her soul is evergreen.
Gonna demonstrate the fastest way to clean the cast iron.
Sure.
That's it, huh?
Yep. And then just gently scrub it. Don't get too enthusiastic and slosh yourself. It is hot.
Whatever comes, just let it go. We can change our minds like we change our clothes. Does anybody really even know where the wind will blow? All that matters is what's here right now. And what comes after will find its way around. I guess time was made to fly. And darling, in this life, it's all